Rachel Reeves told world leaders last week that the UK's productivity challenge has been compounded by the way in which the UK left the European Union. Nick from Greater Manchester, what do you think is Brexit to blame?
Oh my, it's Carole Malone and Susie Stride on Storm Huntley, talking about Brexit, and it's close to exhausting as Carole Malone appears to be labouring under the notion that if she isn't shouting, she might disappear. Listen, as with most of these discussions on Brexit, it takes on a mythical dimension as illustrated by Carole, that on the one hand, it's bringing in wealth and it's a huge success, but on the other, it's been badly handled and the government are running the country into the ground.
Hello?
Hi there.
Yeah, I've got a question for Susie.
Go on.
Well, I'm looking at all the countries that are in Europe, that's in Brexit, and I'm looking for which country is doing well. I look at Germany, it's struggling. France is in turmoil. All the other countries are struggling for money and everything else. So who's doing well coming out of Brexit?
I'll let Susie answer in a moment, but most European countries are going through difficulties, including the UK. So the question should be, would we be doing better if we were still in the EU? And most data points towards yes.
Yeah, is it Nick?
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, Nick, I can 100% hear what you're saying, but I'm not arguing about how those individual countries are doing. I'm talking about all the small business leaders that are now struggling with their imports and exports
because of her
because of all the barriers.
They're not. Did you not just hear what I said?
Because of all the barriers that were there before. And what I'm saying is, overwhelmingly,
you're talking. You're telling lies.
No,
our exports are more now than they were.
I'm just trying to have a little chat with Nick.
Nick, she's smashing with a normal Labour tosh.
Nick, overwhelmingly, businesses, are saying that it has been tougher, it has been harder, they have laid people off. That's just the logic. Now, listen, I'm not saying, Nick, that people were wrong to vote. But I have friends that voted for Brexit. I respect that. But what I am saying is that every economist, business leader, the OBR, the governor of the Bank of England is saying Brexit has been bad for our economy.
Susie,
sorry, Carole. No, hold on.
She's generalising.
Okay.
She's saying every that's tosh.
Okay.
She's mentioned one economist who she met in Oxford. So I'm sorry, that's tosh.
Well, she also mentioned the governor of the Bank of England. But can I just come back to you on just an OBR stat here? You've said that we trade more with the EU now than we did before.
Yeah.
They say that both exports and imports will be around 15% lower in the long run than the UK now that if the UK had remained in the EU.
More to Europe than we did before Brexit. No, it's just a stat that I looked up today.
Okay, that's good. I think that's good, like a propaganda stat. I'm sorry, because it's just
a bit like every economist on the planet says.
I believe that our trades with non-EU countries, so outside of the EU, have gone up. So maybe that was the stat, but that's what the OBR says.
Click here for some more videos about Brexit.